Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been like a week or so since I've been on. So I just wanted to hop on and just like talk about something that's been bothering me, and that's housing in Portugal. I didn't expect this to be that big of an issue, but it's an issue. So I was talking to my father, and he was basically telling me a story about one of his friends who was like 70s to 80s year old gentleman, I think pushing 80s. And basically he was saying he bought a house here in northern Portugal that's 6 bedrooms for him and his wife to use like when they come in the summers. I said, what? A 6-bedroom house to just use like, and it just bothered me because I started thinking about, and like this has been a topic that's on my mind just because I'm starting to notice how expensive housing is here. And this is like literally displacing Portuguese people. Like it's bad. It's really bad. They're stuck in little shanty, crappy apartments while the foreigners who come here, or even this guy's not a foreigner. He's Portuguese, but he went to the U.S. like years ago and like built his fortune or whatever. And he came here and he's buying this massive, basically micro mansion, while Portuguese people are living in like shanty little apartments that are like at most T3. I don't think they could afford a T4. It's astronomical how expensive it is here. And I just read this article a couple days ago that said houses are inflated by like 35% of what they're actually worth, like the prices here. And I believe it because it's, even considering like foreign buyers and people are starting to want to move here and they're getting more interested in Portugal, like the prices are extremely inflated to the point that I'm starting to think the prices are similar to the US, and I'm like questioning my decision moving here. It's that bad. It's worrying me a lot because we're staying basically in my family's home. It was like my grandmother's home, but it's gonna be divided between me and my sisters once basically my parents pass. But this isn't my house right now, so I don't know. So right now me and my husband need our own place basically. And we're looking and everything is astronomical to the point where it's like, I'm not working here right now. So like what we can afford is not what we can afford in the US. So it's literally making me question our decision on coming here. Homes are very expensive. Very, very expensive. I mean, here, we're in the northern region. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there's not much going on up here. I love northern Portugal. Like, don't get me wrong, this is where I was basically raised. But it's, you know, it is what it is. It's northern Portugal. It's not Lisbon, it's not Porto. And basically, I mean, if you look at an apartment, you can't get anything for under 180 that's like worthwhile. That's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot, in my opinion, for up here. I don't think they should be more than like 100,000. But maybe, you know, I'm wrong. I don't know. And what's crazy about it is, if it's expensive for us, imagine for people who are working here. It's like astronomical for them, like unattainable. And this is like the route we're going in the US. So I can imagine how frustrated they are and why they end up immigrating out of here. I get it. I 100% get it. This has been like a huge reality check for me because I didn't expect it to be that expensive here. And other things that have been bothering me as well is like I do find the food prices like pretty expensive here as well. Certain things are cheaper than the US, but some things I'm like, a cereal box is €6.50 or something. That's what, $7 to $8. That's like New York City prices. That's a box of cereal in Brooklyn. Like, I'm not joking. I know that for a fact. I'm like, guys, come on. I don't know. It's seriously making me question what we should do. If we should continue on. I love it here with all my heart. I would stay here forever. I wouldn't go back if I didn't have to, but considering I'm not working and we do need a home, it's not completely out of reach, but it's gonna be expensive. So I don't know. those are just one of the things that are bothering me right now. And also, like I mentioned in a prior video, I'm not liking the healthcare here, and I get it. Oh, it's free. You shouldn't complain. I get it. I know it's free. I appreciate that always, but it gets to a point that you guys have to understand that free is sometimes not. Like you rather pay. Like, you know what I mean? Like right now, I wanted to get an ultrasound with my son, my first son. I already had 2 ultrasounds by this time. I don't know if it's normal. Some women said that's not normal, but I can only go by my experience, so I don't know what everybody else experienced. For me, I already had 2 ultrasounds by this time. I'm about to be 10 weeks. I haven't even confirmed that the pregnancy is viable or anything. And I'm sharing that information here. So, I really don't know. So I'm waiting on like them to call me, which is the other thing. When you like schedule appointments, it's like they tell you a date. You don't have like any ability to be like, no, I can't. I work that day, or no, I can't. I'm busy that day. I don't have care for my son. No, like they give you the date. You just have to go. I don't know what people do who actually have to work and don't have childcare and whatnot. I have no idea. Because in the U.S. you could schedule like, oh, Monday doesn't work for me. Oh, Tuesday afternoon, whatever. Like, not here. Not here. So it's that. And then also, the appointment was just like, this is just me being nitpicky because I'm a nurse in the US. But like, she wrote everything on paper. And like, for example, I was like, oh, I'm A positive blood. She's like, okay. I just write it down. What do you mean? Are we gonna check that? Are we gonna check if I'm A positive? Like, you're just gonna believe? Like, this is like, I don't know if anybody's not in the medical field, but this is a big issue because like, if I'm not A positive and I'm claiming I am, and they go and give me A positive blood, I mean, I know I'm A positive, but there's people that might be like unsure and they just say something. If they go and run that A positive blood and I'm not A positive, I'm dying from a reaction. Like, so I don't know. I thought that was super strange. She gave me this little booklet and like wrote everything down in there. But I'm like, we're not gonna type it into a computer or something because I could barely read her handwriting. The handwriting here is super different than how we write in the US. They say ours is super simple, but I think it's easier to read than the writing here. That's just me. Maybe because I'm American. But anyway, that's like what I'm thinking about right now. I don't know. I'm just sitting in my bathroom right now while my son sleeps. I'm gonna post this video, but if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. These are just my thoughts of the night. And I'll answer your questions on the next one. Bye.